Okay, narrative analysis course, final assignment, Josephine Lau. Let's start. Hello, Joe. Hi. Okay, so first question would be, what did you expect before you got to know this course and you decided to take this course?
Okay, so I kind of think I took this course quite accidentally because I am on my third article, and I was also thinking about what kind of approach to deal with my data. I did interview with teachers and all that, and somehow my supervisors told me, hey, there is a narrative course that can be useful for you, and then you can learn some narrative approaches and all that. And then I said, hey, why not? Because I really need to take a course. So far, for lots of methods like thematic analysis, I have only been learned from my supervisors or reading some literatures, and there is a good opportunity to take the course, so I take this course. And it is quite interesting because what I have expected from this course would be quite maybe practical, like I kind of expect the teacher may wants to show us like what are the normal steps, how to do this, and then how to make research interview protocol or formulate research questions, how to analyze, how to cook, how to follow up, and how to tap on the interviewees for more things. But it is quite different from what I have expected, and it was very interesting.
How different?
How different? Okay, so the difference and then the good things about the courses, it really took me to different perspective of doing narrative research. For example, like what we are doing now, doing this video thing. This is something that before the course I don't think I would do this.
Sure.
And during the course, because like Katrina was showing us like this video interview, like being there with the interviewees, and this is so new but also interesting for me to how to capture the sense of narrative research, because for me when I collected data, then I was just thinking, hey, I just go and have interview with my participant and then turn on my recorder, and then I just get what I have heard. Okay, and also for ethical issues, I have never thought of doing interview, maybe filming and all that, because I don't want to make my interviewees uncomfortable. But I think all these are just my own imaginations as well. And if the most important thing is to create a connection, relationship with these interviewees when people are comfortable, no matter like even there is a camera, there is just an artifact, because I trust the interviewer will be using my experience in a more authentic way. And for the researcher, if of course the recording will be very much more easier to handle, but with these kind of interviews, then people can also remember what is the atmosphere was being there. And the other thing, because like Katrina showed us like this kind of arts, like music videos in presenting the interviews, I was also thinking maybe I can also make a painting for my research article, like instead of making a PowerPoint or like writing an article, then I can paint my findings. Like interesting.
You're learning a lot, actually.
Yeah.
You already become a lot more creative, at least. Yes. You are expanded. Okay.
Exactly.
And next question. Okay. So again, what would be the best thing that you have learned through this course?
The best thing, the different ways of presenting these kind of findings. Yes. And so I think that is I think I have mentioned a lot of good things about this course. But for me at this stage, because I was also struggling with my publication of the article, so these creative ways, as my classmate has already said, I also really appreciate the classmates that we have. Like everyone is so authentic in sharing their experience, like very smart and inspirational people. That we are very young and early career stage of researchers. This is like challenging for us to take so much time to ponder over the things and to be creative because we are constrained by reality. And but I really appreciate that we share this kind of vulnerability with one another. For example, like I'm sorry, like for the David visiting lecture, I didn't like stay for the whole day because I have something else to do. But like David was also very genuine in sharing his journey when he was doing his research. Yeah, I think like we have to recognize also the early career researchers' voices as well. It's not easy. Yeah.
To me, it sounds like you have learned a lot through community.
Yeah, the community.
Yeah,
is
this
very
sense
good.
of community is very important.
Everyone is so like we are honest about like okay something doesn't work for our stage, and we share this kind of vulnerability is critical. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, my last question. So, what's your plan, or what's your future in your future? That using this course, using the knowledge or insight that you have gained through this course.
I think like okay, of course I may not be able to do all this creative stuff at this moment, but this thing it's like a seed that's sown in my mind, so I may be able to do it later. But what I like most about this course is it kind of reignite my not passion but my knowledge, my cognitive sense that I can write in a nice way. Because what Katrina was introducing is quite more a literature way of presenting the data, but from my training, we are more like scientific way to do the data, so straightforward and without so much personal kind of feelings there, because we need to present like objective scientific results, even though it is an interview with all the personal ideas. But you know, this is also very good to have to keep myself a journal, to be honest with myself, like how I describe the situation and all that. I was very impressed that the readings about like David and Katrina went into this rehab center for soldiers, and they were very honest about the feeling. Like I didn't know how David did that, but I think I cannot do that. Like if I need to research in a super sensitive community, but you know, like this is like the mission or calling of the researcher. We need to take out different voices and all that. So this is something that I want to do in the future. I would keep that in mind as well.
Thank you. So final assignment will be submitted. This is 7th of June 2021.